ready to be shorn. She's been here before. In fact, she's been shorn every 6 months from the age of 6 months old. So, yeah, she loves it. I'm pretty sure she actually really enjoys being shorn. And you might be wondering, well, how old is that wee sheep you've got up there? So let's have a bit of a look. We look in the mouth. Cheese. What have we got in there? We've got 6 big strong teeth. What happens with sheep, much like humans, sheep are born with very small teeth. They start to form and come through, and they go through a stage we call the 2-tooth, and then a 4-tooth, and then a 6-tooth, and then we call them a mixed-aged animal. Now, what happens though is as they get older, those teeth start to wear down. And as they wear down, they can't eat the grass so well anymore, so they lose their ability to produce, because they're not getting the goodness coming in, so they start to go downhill. They don't look so good anymore. So generally what we do then is we sell them as mutton before they lose too much condition. And quite often we take a whole lot of those animals, put them on a big ship, send them over to Australia and sell them as lamb. Right, you'll notice I've taken the belly wall off this one already. Well, someone has. This was actually taken off about a month ago. Taken the belly off here. So going into the winter there, they're not going to have problems with gathering up too much debris. Okay, so the belly wall is always low quality. So we take it off and we keep it aside from the good wool on the back of the sheep. So without further ado, we're now going to give her a haircut. So, I'll just hook up my gear. In fact, I might just put a little bit of oil on there. Because when you're shearing, you don't want the handpiece to heat up too much. It's friction, right? You've got steel on steel. So, now that belly wall has already been removed, the first blows that I need to do are up the back legs. Now notice how I can hold it with my knees. This just frees up my hands for shearing. Righto, up we go. Start running our blows up the back leg here. Up the other side. And then I start making my way back down towards the board here. This is where you get to see some of the lovely white wool against the skin of the sheep. Got to be a little bit careful as I go down through here. I don't want to cut off anything that doesn't need to be cut off. The fastest shearer, he's short as sheep in 45 seconds. I'll just slowed it down a little bit to show you how it's done. There we go. Bit of after the backbone. And then we cover up a bit in case she's a bit shy. There we go. Now we go up and give her a haircut. Cleaning up as best we can. And then we go down the side of her face. And once we go down through here, we flip on around the back of her ear. And we go on to going up the neck. And this is always the hardest blow, because you can't really see what your handpiece is doing underneath all the wool. So you've got to go and feel alone. So I'm always using my left hand almost as much as my right hand, okay, as I'm shearing. Grab that front leg, then onto the long blow. Coming up, this is the long blow. This is where you can generally remove the most amount of wool, as you do nice long blows right up the rest of the animal here. Feel free to take a couple of photos of my bum if you like. Very well photographed. There we go. Okay, we get right over here. Run our blows right out to the back of the ear again. When I get to here, I start making my way down the other side of the sheep. Very careful not to cut that ear. My cutter ends and bleeds while I'm stuck too. There we go. Running blows out onto the brisket, starting to move back as I go. Very important to keep moving as much as we can. This stops you getting a sore back. And when I get to here, I bring your head back through my legs like this, and I control her body with my knees. Okay. When I get to here, I twist the skin back a little bit so I can get it that little bit underneath the front leg, and then I run a blow all the way down the length of the animal to the back leg. Bring that head back through, like so, just to make it a little bit more comfortable. And then bring those blows right out that leg, keeping the skin nice and tight. If you keep the skin tight, makes it all so much easier. Just like a bloke having a shave, really. There we go. Couple more blows just to clean her up. And there you have it. Up you get, Look at that. Look at the difference. The sheep has been shorn. And she's very happy. Look. Cheese. Sweet. Now what I'll do is I'll just put her back out because sheep don't like being by themselves. They're a herding animal. So I'll put her back out there, mate. There you go, girl. And that's funny, they never recognise them when you put them there. So there you have it.